miserable. And in fact, we have a strict no assholes policy at SpaceX. And we fire people if they're, I mean, we give them a little bit of warning, but if they continue to be an asshole, then they're fired.
That's innovative, right?
Yeah. Because otherwise, you know, if your boss is an awful person, you're going to hate coming to work. I think the United States is more open to new ideas than any country in the world, and I think it's becomes somewhat of a self-fulfilling prophecy in that because the United States is open to new ideas, it attracted people from around the world who had new ideas, and so it becomes you know, so now it's filled with people who like new ideas. And who aren't bound by history. You know, a lot of the countries that have been around for a long time are really trapped in their own history. And the United States is also a great melting pot of different cultures and ideas and thoughts, and it's a country which tends to encourage success, where you sort of see someone that did extremely well, and generally the reaction in the United States is good for that person. In most countries, it may shock people in the United States. In most countries, that's not the reaction. People tend to think, oh, that person did well because they screwed somebody else, or they try to rise beyond their station. That was really inappropriate of them to be so nouveau riche, to use a French word. And so that, you know, and Australia, for example, which is arguably similar to the United States in a lot of ways, but they tend to try to knock down people that have risen too high. They call it the tall poppy syndrome. You know, tall poppies get chopped. So I think that's really a good thing about the United States. Well, you have to look at what's the definition of an ordinary person.